Hello, friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish. And my Etsy shop is fairyrosecottage.etsy.com. Hello, hello, hello. I can say good morning because it is Wednesday and it's not quite noontime. So, very unusual for me. I'm going to change the view of this. There. To be doing this so early, but I gotta tell you, with the contractor here for the bathroom and my life in general, getting here at 4 o'clock or, between 4 and 5, like I used to do when Scott and I were tooling along our journey, is almost near impossible right now. It was a perfect time, but I haven't found the perfect time yet. I believe it's going to have to be earlier in the day or later in the evening to be posted the next day. We'll see. Anyway, I am doing, I have $169 to put into renovations and vacations. And I am going to start with renovations. Nope, I'm going to start with vacations. So I am going to Disney this month. That trip has been pretty much paid for. I did buy the memory bands, the magic bands for myself and my daughter and my grandson. My son-in-law didn't want one. And I did purchase the memory makers package, which they won't be thrilled about, but you know what? I love pictures. And I also purchased my suitcase for the airfare. But other than that, they have paid for everything. So I needed spending money and the items that I just said. And even the meal plan is paid for. So, but what I'm also going again in October with my best Disney buddy. And so I definitely need to keep saving. I had saved enough money for a trip. I think I've talked about this before. My husband said, do not spend that money on bills. Please go on that trip as soon as you can. It just so happens that it's going to happen within a month of each other, which is a lot of Disney, some might say, but I'm okay with that. So I don't know that I'm going to do the renovations in the same video. I may do a different video for that. We'll see. I'm just separating out the money. Well, I'm sure you can see that. I'm the thing about doing videos in the afternoon is I'm so much more awake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Then when I do it earlier in the day. I am not a big morning person. And not that this is morning anymore, and I have been up for several hours, but it's not enough. And where I'm trying not to drink diet soda, my caffeine is lacking. I haven't quite found something that works. I do like unsweetened iced tea as well as peach iced tea, but that really does havoc on my system, my acid reflux and stuff if I drink too much of it. So, yeah. Vacation. So I haven't really found, not a coffee drinker. I do like iced coffee, but the only iced coffee I have in the house is decaf. So I'm really in a quandary about caffeine. Let's see how much we've got here. We've got 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. And did I figure that? I did figure that right. Okay. 85. How is everyone today? It is Wednesday, by the way. And if we're lucky, you'll see this on Wednesday. I still am having a bit of trouble uploading videos on occasion. Not sure what that's all about. My internet, maybe. It's hard to believe, though, because nothing has changed on that end. I've tried to clean off my phone. Hey, I have a question for you techie people. I need to get 17,000. I'm not kidding. 17,000 plus. There's a little more. I think it's 17,100 or something like that. Photos off my phone onto my computer. Now, yes, I do have a backup. I use Amazon Prime as my photo backup. It does not back up my videos because they only give you a certain amount of video space, and I've exceeded that. But I tend to delete these videos after they've been uploaded to YouTube anyway. But I want to clear my phone off to go to Disney. Yes, I could just delete everything on my phone, right? But then I only have that one backup. So I'd like to put them on my computer. But my cord, so I have a 16 Pro Max iPhone. So, and they changed the cord, right? So it's a small end on both sides. But I do have a cord that fits that into the phone with a USB port end. But when you plug it in, it doesn't even register that it's trying to transfer. So I guess that there's such a thing as just charging cords as opposed to transfer and charging cords. Is that right? And if so, where can I get one quickly to get this done? I mean, my fear is going to Disney and something happening to my phone and wham, I got nothing. So if you can help, let me know. I'm going to skip the airfare for today just because I might come back for it. And the same with the hotel. These are all up in my shop, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4 is 16. Let's do 2. So 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, transportation for Linda and I is an Uber. And this, I think, will exceed the amount that I will need to pay because we do split the Uber cost. But, well, what have I done? Rental car. Way back here. That's weird. It says rental car, but obviously it's the Uber. We do not rent a car. Now, for years, going with the kids, we used to rent a car, and I did all the driving, generally, because my husband wasn't a fan of it down there. But we have not rented a car in years. Now, we will not do the dining plan when Linda and I go. We just sort of eat when we feel like it. We don't make reservations because we don't want to be tied down to something. Park tickets, we're going to wait, although I am going to need those. Show tickets. This is the... Oh, we're not doing the fireworks, sweets, and treats. That's all right. We'll put this towards something else. I actually ended up spending more on Disney bounding for this trip coming up than I expected to. And a little extra in other things is not a bad idea. Now, we did buy the Halloween tickets, so that might go for that. And then the park tickets. That's for 4 parks, and we're not going to 4 parks. But I really did spend quite a bit on, we're going to do 10, on bounding, Disney bounding. So that's Eli shopping, fully funded. I don't think so. I think I need to do that again. Clothes, memory makers, Disney bounding, magic bands. What the heck? Oh, shopping right there. So yes, these are up in my shop. They also come in an A6 format, downloadable format. So I bought 3 magic bands, and they were like $50 a piece. So that's $150. And then I'll buy one for my trip in October. So I'm going to have to start taking money from these to pay for trips. Memory makers, this was I paid $187 the other day for it. For this trip. 5, 6. I should have done the pedicure one because I'm getting a pedicure. That's magic bands. I hope I just put that. Did I just put that in there? I hope. 5. Yes, okay. Memory makers. Disney bounding is $5. This was for $210, and I'm going to firmly say that I spent more than that. And I just had to reorder because I'm looking for a yellow dress for Belle for Hollywood Studios. And I don't want a costume. I'm not looking for a costume. I'm looking just for a simple yellow dress. And I have not found one that fits good, that I like. So I sent back the ones that I ordered, and I ordered 2 more. Fingers crossed. I'm wearing a lot of gingham this time. I have a yellow gingham dress for Ellie from Up. I have a brown and white gingham dress for Lady from Lady and the Tramp. I have a blue gingham dress for Alice in Wonderland. So this clothes is things that I need additional to go, like, did I need new underwear or new socks or a new pair of sneakers or something like that. That's what that is for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pandora. I've got to go to Pandora. Snacks is already paid for, so is mousekeeping. Where is Pandora? Right there. I'm very excited to go to Pandora. Snacks is done. Okay, so these ones are done. Mouse keeping, Disney snacks, miscellaneous. So we do have a little bit left. Let's see. I believe we could finish. I don't think we can finish that one. 7 times 4 is 28. Nope. Let's, and we can't do either one of these. Let's do one more of these. So these are downloads. It might be up there as a book also. I can't remember if I ever made it in book form to order or not. But you can definitely get it in downloads. I'm not sure why this is, why rental car is so hard to, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Disney dining. Park tickets. Show tickets. Magic Band. Memory Makers. Disney Bound. Let's do some more of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's everyone doing today on Wednesday? Anything? Disney Bound. Anything interesting? Shopping for clothes. Let's do Pandora. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're only going to have 3 left. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we got to do one that is $8 because I don't have any that would be $3. 5 memory makers, because I will purchase that again for Linda and my trip. 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, folks, we did it. Yay. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as this. I think, well, I'm going to keep working on this until it gets closer to the next trip, because I'm okay for this trip. So I'll just keep working on this until the next one. Okay. All right. I will see you real soon. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, or have had a wonderful Wednesday. See you real soon. Bye.